Hey everyone, my name is Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today I have something a little bit different for you guys, but I'm very excited to be featuring Vivea shoes for the first time on this channel. Now, as many of you will probably have noticed, I very rarely feature many pairs of shoes and like full styling videos, including shoes on this channel. And there is a reason for that, which if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen. I can never get cute or like in style shoes in my size. I wear a size 5. I have very narrow, very short feet. And generally speaking, 99% of the shoes that I try on in stores or I order don't fit me. They're usually too big, they rub, they're very uncomfortable, so I'm never able to wear them. So a lot of times I'm very limited in the shoe options that I can actually buy and wear, so I never feel like I have like very stylish shoes, unfortunately. So when Vivea reached out to me and said, hey, like we would love to send you some shoes, the first thing I immediately did was go to their website and see what their sizing offerings were. And they actually go very broad in their size ranges, and they include actual length and width measurements for their shoes, which if you have either wide or narrow feet, you'll know that is a blessing. Now, as a company, Vivea is very focused on sustainable options while also over-engineering everything. And what I mean by that is almost every single pair of shoes that they have has something that I would consider to be quite unique. So most of their shoes are made using recycled water bottles. They say they use like upwards of 6 bottles per pair of shoes, which is kind of cool, a good way to, you know, recycle something that otherwise is very hard to recycle. They also carry tons of machine washable styles, so you can literally, you know, come home, if your shoes get a little dirty, you put them right in your washing machine and then you just take them out and let them dry, which I think is really awesome. They also pride themselves in making a lot of adjustments to normal styles of shoes to make them a little bit more comfortable. So they have anti-blister technology. They have anti-toe crunch technology in a lot of their pointed toe wedges to prevent your feet from being crushed. So all in all, after taking a look at kind of everything that they had available, I was happy to work with them. So they did send me 3 free pairs of shoes, which thank you again to Vivea for that. I really do appreciate it. So I thought it would be fun today to kind of show you, of course, all 3 pairs of shoes. I will show them to you, kind of describe how they fit, how they feel for me. Of course, the fit is slightly different for everybody, but then I'm also going to show you how I would style them with some cute spring-inspired outfits. I have a couple really cute outfits, and I hope that you will stick around and join me. Now, like I said, I got 3 pairs of shoes. They come in very sturdy boxes for packaging with, it might be hard to see on camera, but embossed gold lettering. It feels very premium, honestly, when I received the package. All of the shoes were very well packed in. They all had custom built inners to make sure that they don't get squashed during delivery, which is great. And the very first pair of shoes that I picked was a pair of their signature pointed toe ballet flats. Now, this is such a classic style, and I would say is one of the like quintessential work shoes, and especially a quintessential spring shoe. Now, pointed toe shoes have literally never worked for me in my entire life because I have such small feet. And there's nothing that holds you into this, obviously. So it needs to be like a very snug fit. It needs to fit you perfectly. When I say after wearing these for less than 2 minutes, could go on a little jog in these pointed toe shoes, they're so comfortable. These are the ones that I was talking about that have that technology where they've made this top pointed part a little bit wider than you would traditionally have to make sure your toes don't get crushed. And you can really feel the difference. I have had other pairs where they're unbearable after 2 minutes. These are still just as comfortable, which is amazing. They also come in quite a few different colors. I had to get the bright yellow for spring. Maybe I'll kick myself when I'm like, man, I should have got a white or black down the line, but I love this. I think it's so, so cute. The inside has like this really nice molded insole that is very cushioned, very, very comfortable. The entire back has what almost feels like a suede type material to stop you from getting blisters. And these are just like a really nice bendable shoe. These ones are machine washable. They just seem kind of like your perfect everyday shoe. And like I said, they had them in a lot of other colors: green, navy, of course, black, white, cream, all of those. Now for this first outfit, I decided to go with the very classic, you know, if you're gonna have a bright shoe, have your very, very neutral outfit. I love a bright white outfit for spring. And then of course, having something this like white, more monochromatic with the very, very bright pop of yellow, I think is just super, super cute for spring or really any other time. Don't let the seasons dictate what you wear. Now, something else that I think would be particularly cute with a little yellow flat moment is a contrasting pop of color. So this dress is very, very deep blue. I think this with the little yellow flat will be absolutely adorable. Never be afraid to go color on color. I always just like to literally, like I'm doing now, hold them up against each other before you even try them on. You'll be able to tell if you think it'll look good. Now I would do this with loads of jewelry. If you had a bag in a similar color, it would be very cute, very matchy. But overall, this shoe, if you're planning on getting any other shoes from Vivea, I would recommend just throwing one pair of these in your cart as well. Very, very comfortable, and I think will be my like go-to flat going forward because I've never had a pair of flats this comfortable before. All right, now next up we have a very cute little super, super summery dress. Very, very summery bag, and we have the cutest little pair of heels with adorable little bows on them. Now these are the Tracy Heels. Obviously these are also a pointed toe, and then they just have like a cute little chunky heel at the back and these giant adorable bows. Now the bows won't be everybody's thing. The bows, maybe you don't like them on the front. You don't have to. They come off, which is quite cool. I really, really like the idea of like a customizable, you can have the bow or no bow moment. Now these also come in black, and especially in black, I can see maybe you're wearing them to work during the day, but you're going to something after work where maybe the bow would be more appropriate after work, you know? So the bows can just easily slide on and off. You could have them at the front. You could have them like on the back if that was what you preferred. You could wear them more like on the side. It's very much up to you. You can have no bow if you don't like them. And please know that of course I'm going to include the links to the actual shoes that I got in this video down in the description box, along with a little bit of a discount code if you're interested. It is not like a commission thing, so don't feel like compelled to buy anything, but if you are interested, of course, there will be a nice discount code for you. These shoes are very, very interesting to me because for some reason, I have always wanted a really cute pair of like a kitteny style, like shorter heel that you can wear anywhere with anything. As we all know, I love to wear kind of like cutesy, a little bit extra outfits a lot of times, even when it's not always super appropriate to do so, and I'm very overdressed. But this is something that is exactly up my alley. Now they also had a couple of other pairs of like really cute kind of out there shoes. I'll include one of them here that I really, really wanted, but it was out of stock in my size at the time that I was putting in my order. So cute. They have a lot of things that, like I said, are quite unique. And I really, really like that. Now for these shoes, I really think that you could wear, I mean, without the bow, this is just a cute white pointed toe heel. You could wear this with literally anything, but with the little bows and going all out on it, I would personally wear it in this style with cute flowy dresses, cutesy little outfits where, you know, you're wearing like a nice poof sleeve blouse with some dress pants. And just in general, I think that they would be very cute with a lot of these more like baby doll style dresses. And I have a lot of these in different colors, but wear your little baby doll style dress, your cute little bow heel, and then of course I would wear, you know, a lavender bag to match the dress. Anything would match with those heels, which is why they're a perfect addition to my closet. Now these heels, similar to the flats, have the same anti-blister technology, the same no crush front toe, which is excellent. These ones are not machine washable, and they will of course give you care instructions with your shoes so you know which ones can and cannot go into the machine washer. I'm guessing it's because they have this big old heel, and that would probably damage your washing machine. Overall, very, very excited for these. Cannot wait to wear them to an actual event. And you know I will be wearing them with the bow. But you let me know if you prefer them bow or no bow, or do you like the bow on the back or on the side? I love it on the front. I love a statement bow. What can I say? All right, next up, we have an outfit that obviously is a little darker. I mean, without the earrings, a little less spring, in my opinion, but Canada is still snowing. So, you know, we have to do what we have to do. And this is probably one of the ways that I would wear these right now. And I will back up so that you can see them. It is these very adorable, and I think probably a little bit more fall leaning knee-high boots. These boots are very, very cute. Now, for just this little outfit pairing, I've paired them with a ribbed black bodysuit with a cute little fairly short skirt and a blazer. Now, I think that you could probably wear this like this, maybe with a pair of tights depending on your workplace, to work. I would feel perfectly comfortable wearing this. Nice minimal amount of skin showing because you've got the very, very high boots. Now, alternatively, I also think that these with a like really, really short little mini black dress is such a cute look. Now, obviously the little black dress, knee-high boot combo, you can wear that in the summer too. That's not just a winter thing. Don't let anybody tell you that it is. Now, these boots are very, very interesting. Now, I've just taken one of them off, so I'm gonna be like a little off balance for a minute, but these boots are basically like a ribbed, very, very stretchy material that you are pulling on over your calf. So these are like a traditional, I pull on boot. They do not have a zipper or anything. I was a little bit concerned. Now, I obviously wear a size 5 shoe, so I have very small feet, but I feel like I have average to maybe slightly higher than average sized calves, because not as much anymore, but I used to work out a lot. And during that time, my calves definitely got a lot bigger than they used to be. These are very, very easy to put on. They go on super, basically like a large sock. Like I literally just kind of scrunched up the top, pull them on over my foot, all the way up my leg. Now these are supposed to be like mid-calf height. On me, they are very clearly like a knee high. They basically go just to my kneecap. If you were taller, they would probably fall more like mid-calf. They do also have other lengths though, like they have a true over the knee boot, and they also have different toe styles. Now mine is the slightly more square toe style. They also had a really, really rounded toe. So a lot of customizable options there. This whole boot, now once again, it might be hard to see because it's kind of like black on black, so I'm trying to stand out of the way, but the whole thing is ribbed right down until you get to this shoe part. And on the inside, this really, really feels like I'm wearing a shoe and then just like leg warmers over my legs, which is a very interesting feeling. I've never had a pair of boots quite like this. I've never had a pair of like pull-on boots that have worked properly for me. Usually this pull-on part ends up being either too tight, you can't get them on, or it's uncomfortable, or it ends up being way too loose and it just falls down. This one is perfect. Like, they're tight, but because it's so stretchy, it doesn't feel tight in any way. It's clearly gonna stay there. It's not gonna ride down, but it feels incredible. So I am very, very excited about these ones. I actually just, like 2 weeks ago, bought a pair of knee-high boots, a more leathery style, and I could not zip them over my calves. They were so uncomfortable. I would never have been able to wear them with anything. I'm picturing these with like a cute skirt and a pair of tights, or without tights, now that we're getting into the spring and summer, will be absolutely adorable. These would also be quite warm in the winter, which is nice. It's kind of like wearing a big sock. So overall, something I really, really want to drive home, if you are somebody that has either smaller feet or bigger feet, or you struggle to find shoes that fit you, this has never happened to me where I have ordered 3 pairs of shoes and all 3 have fit me perfectly. Literally has never happened to me in my entire life. So that alone is a miracle. And I do feel like part of that is like they are very, very specific with, okay, if you have this wide in centimeters of a foot and this long in centimeters, this is the size you'll wear. And from these 3, and this is 3 like pretty different styles of shoe, all 3 have fit me bang on. And I got size 5 in all 3. So this is not one of the stores where you're going to have to, you know, like guess and be like, okay, I'll get 5.5 in this and 6 in that, but 5 in this. So far, from my experience, it feels very, very true to size, which is amazing. I'm also like very, very pleasantly surprised at how they feel. Sometimes when you get products that are made out of recycled plastics, they're just not comfortable. They don't have the same feel as something made out of like brand new materials. And obviously sustainability, very, very important, and I care about it. These feel, all 3 of them, luxurious. These do not feel like something that was like made from garbage. This feels like, you know, a really, really nice luxury high quality shoe. This is much, much nicer than something that you're gonna get from like the shoe section at an H&M. It's not even comparable. It feels and looks so much nicer. The construction is so much nicer. It's wild. To me, all the interactions that I've had both with the company and from scouring through their website, reading their about us, reading their sustainability statements, it really, really feels to me like this is a company that cares about where their materials come from, that cares about the fits and styles of their products. And quite frankly, I'm a little surprised that I've never heard of them before. So I am very, very happy to be getting their name out there. I would say most of the shoes in terms of prices probably cost between like $100 to like, if you want a pair of like really huge over the knee boots, probably would be around $250. Now, obviously they have sales and they have discount codes. Those are just what actual like ethically made shoes cost. And I know that a lot of times, and I've been guilty of this too, we see great deals on like a pair of running shoes from Shein. You order them and they're terrible. They fit terribly. They don't look that good. They fall apart really, really fast. Now, obviously I just got these, so it's impossible for me to say if they're going to break in the next like couple of weeks, but this is all one solid molded piece of fabric with a really premium feeling insole, really, really nice, well-made bottoms. it seems like this is something that's going to last you a long time. So for a couple pairs of staple shoes, now that I know that I can get them in a size 5 and they are actually going to fit me when they get there, I absolutely would consider buying a few more pairs, especially in staples, maybe like a nice black heel, a couple of the more like fancy artsy looking heels, and of course a pair of pink flats or loafers. Like, I need them, obviously. Now that is everything that I have for you today. My question I want to leave you with: which of those 3 was your favorite and why? And don't let the outfits influence you too much. I know that we had some very, very different outfits for each of these pairs of shoes. So which pair of shoes on their own was your favorite? And thank you again to Vivea for sending me these shoes. I really, really appreciate it. I'm thrilled to have some shoes that actually fit me and are cute. That doesn't happen to me often. And of course, I would love to ask, if you are not already subscribed, to please consider doing so by hitting the big red subscribe button found down below, and also hitting the bell notification button to be notified when I post. I do put out new videos every single week, and it does help me a lot when you subscribe. So thank you very much for that. And of course, I hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!